Hello, my name's Emma Faulkner. I'm the Director of ECF Training. This video you're about to see is about action learning. It shows the results of a group of care home managers using action learning for the first time, and here you can see how it helped them and why. Last year I had the privilege of working with 7 care managers in Carmarthenshire, Wales, who between them care for 300 older people, 15% of who have dementia. Some of the key issues we wanted to resolve in the action learning set was around isolation as a manager, wanting staff to take more initiative and solve their own problems, and especially focus on improving relationships with older people, which meet not only their physical needs but their social and emotional needs as well. Has this action learning set and what the skills you've learned in here, has it made a difference?
What I do think is us being together and dedicating the time to it.
We've all got similar issues. It's not us personally that are incapable.
Yeah.
It's just thinking things through. So I find it's been less stressful when you've got to tackle these problems.
Previously I might have a problem and thought of several different scenarios around that. What if. But having it in a nutshell, it actually focuses your problem and the way in which you're going to deal with it.
And having the bond with the group. I think that's been important, that you're not alone. And there are similar problems, like Shannon said, it's the same thing, but you can deal with it, but you don't have to deal with it alone, because sometimes you can sit there and think, oh yeah, I didn't think of that. So I think that's been good for me, but I don't feel so isolated. Because we're meeting up together, it's clear who's doing what, and you can bond quicker and get to know the client a lot quicker. When you walk into the homes with the staff that have the training, you can see the different atmosphere and the way they're thinking about the clients, being more person-centred, and you can see the difference between the homes that have had the training and the residential care homes that haven't.
So what are the differences you're seeing?
It's taking a step back, it's thinking about the individual and not being so task orientated, and sitting down with the clients and just asking them the story really and finding out more about them and the culture of the home as well.
Previously, yes, I'd be a good listener, but I'd also take all the responsibility and ownership of their problem, giving them the ownership and trying to help them solve their own problems. And it has worked through supervisions and things, so that's been positive for me, yeah. I think it's less stressful. Well, I actually feel 100% responsible for everything.
I kept bouncing things back, and one of the staff thought, I'll ask him if he wouldn't mind sending this piece of wood because my hubby's too busy to do it himself. He just relaxed straight away. It's been great. It's just getting them to think on their feet. And so the next team meeting is going to be far more focused on the staff dealing with the problems rather than me giving them the answers.
I think this has helped us to focus, and because you're all in it, all the managers are in it together, they're all tasked with that. I think working together has really, made that move on really.
It's been excellent because we've had the commitment, the whole group, we've coming our inspirational event, 2 meetings, we've achieved so much, far more than we would have done otherwise.
We're on a path, and if you see this as a path, how confident, I suppose, do you feel that path, you can continue along it?
I would say before the course is about 50%, and I would say now probably about 80%. But since coming here again, I think it's raised the bar again for me. And it's just given me the momentum really to carry on.
I think that before the action learning set, achieving person-centred care within our care homes, I would put it around 20%. And I think now with the commitment of everybody, 70%, although I would hope 100%.
Following on from this video recording, the group also emphasised the outcomes they felt they'd achieved from the action learning set as follows. They generally felt much more closer and more supportive of one another, just by meeting up on a regular basis and having that time out from the office. They also felt that their staff were taking on much more of an initiative when solving problems for themselves. They felt more relaxed at work and less stressed. Now, as a team of care managers use their meeting time together more effectively, and they certainly plan to carry on using the action learning as a method. And as you can see from the planning for the inspirational day, they get a lot more done in a short amount of time. So if you'd like to know anything more about how action learning can help teams like these in terms of collaboration and meeting some specific aims, please contact Emma Faulkner at emma@ecftraining.co.uk. And for more information about person-centred care and action learning, please contact Rita Thomas at rithomas@carmarthenshire.gov.uk.